Have you ever stood on a beach feeling the sand beneath your feet and watched the ocean's edge creep closer, then retreat again? It's a mesmerizing sight, isn't it? The waves roll in one after another, each one a little different, yet part of a larger, predictable pattern. This rhythmic rise and fall of the sea level are called tides. Tides are a natural phenomenon that happens all over the world. They are caused by the gravitational pull of the moon and the sun on the Earth's oceans. As the Earth rotates, different areas of the planet experience high and low tides. No matter where you are, from the rocky shores of Maine to the sandy beaches of Australia, tides are a constant presence. They shape our coastlines, create unique habitats, and influence the lives of countless marine creatures. The constant push and pull of the water create a cycle that influences life along the coasts. Tides can carve out cliffs, create tide pools, and even affect the weather patterns. They are a powerful force of nature that we often take for granted. Understanding tides is important for everyone, especially those who live near the coast or enjoy spending time by the sea. For coastal communities, tides can impact fishing, boating, and even the timing of daily activities. Whether you're a beachcomber, a sailor, or simply someone who loves the ocean, knowing about tides can help you stay safe and appreciate the power of nature. Tides can be predictable, but they can also be dangerous. High tides can lead to flooding, while low tides can reveal hidden hazards. For those who love to explore, low tides can uncover fascinating tide pools teeming with life. You might find starfish, crabs, and anemones all thriving in these temporary habitats. Surfers often rely on tides to catch the perfect wave, while fishermen watch the tides to know the best times to cast their nets. Throughout history, humans have learned to read the tides. Ancient sailors navigated by the stars and the tides, while coastal communities built their lives around the ebb and flow of the sea. Even today, modern technology relies on understanding tidal patterns for everything from shipping to renewable energy. In our modern world, tides continue to play a crucial role. Tidal energy plants harness the power of the tides to generate electricity, providing a renewable source of energy. Satellites track tidal movements to help predict weather patterns and monitor the health of our oceans. So, next time you find yourself by the sea, take a moment to appreciate the tides. They are more than just waves on the shore, they're a reminder of the intricate and powerful forces that shape our world. Whether you're building sandcastles, surfing the waves, or simply watching the sunset, the tides are always there, a timeless dance of the ocean and the moon. Tides are primarily caused by the gravitational pull of the moon. The moon's gravity is like an invisible hand that tugs on the Earth and its oceans. This pull is strongest on the side of the Earth facing the moon, causing a bulge of water or high tide. On the opposite side of the Earth, the moon's pull is weaker. However, due to inertia, the water also bulges out there, creating another high tide. The areas between the two high tides experience low tides. You might wonder why we see tides in oceans, but not in smaller bodies of water like rivers or lakes. The answer lies in the vastness of the ocean. The moon's gravitational pull acts over long distances. Oceans spanning thousands of miles provide enough surface area for this pull to create noticeable differences in water levels. Rivers and lakes are simply too small to experience significant tidal changes. The moon's gravity still affects them, but the effect is minuscule compared to the vastness of the ocean. While the moon's gravity is the primary driver of tides, its gravitational pull creates the bulges of water we recognize as high tides. These bulges move around the Earth as it rotates, causing the regular rise and fall of sea levels that we observe along coastlines. However, other factors can influence their height and timing. These include the alignment of the Earth, Moon, and Sun, which can lead to spring and neap tides, as well as local geographical features. The shape of the coastline can funnel or disperse tidal waters, creating unique tidal patterns in different regions. For instance, a coastline with a lot of inlets and bays will experience different tidal effects compared to a straight open coastline. This can lead to variations in tidal range, which is the difference between high tide and low tide. In some areas, this range can be quite dramatic, while in others it may be more subtle. For example, narrow bays can experience more dramatic tides than open coastlines. The water is funneled into a smaller area, which can cause higher high tides and lower low tides. Water depth also plays a significant role in tidal behavior. In deeper waters, the tidal bulge can move more freely, while in shallower areas, the interaction with the seabed can alter the tide's characteristics. Shallow waters experience more friction, which can amplify or dampen tidal effects. This friction slows down the movement of water, causing the tide to rise and fall more slowly. This can result in higher high tides and lower low tides in shallow regions, as the water is pushed up more forcefully against the coast. Weather patterns, such as strong winds and changes in atmospheric pressure, can also influence tide heights. Storm surges caused by intense weather systems can lead to unusually high tides and coastal flooding. During storms, the combination of high winds and low atmospheric pressure can push water towards the shore, creating higher than normal tides and potentially dangerous conditions. Understanding these factors is crucial for predicting tides accurately. Scientists use complex models that take into account the gravitational effects of the moon and sun, the shape of the coastline, water depth, and weather patterns to forecast tides. Accurate tide predictions are essential for ensuring the safety of coastal communities and marine activities. Fishermen, boaters, and coastal residents rely on these predictions to plan their activities and protect their property from potential flooding. Tide gauges and modern technology have greatly improved our ability to monitor and predict tides. Historical data combined with real-time measurements allow for more precise forecasts, helping to mitigate the impact of extreme tidal events. Coastal defences, such as seawalls and flood barriers, are often built in areas prone to high tides and storm surges. These structures help protect communities from the damaging effects of the sea. Despite the challenges, coastlines remain beautiful and vital parts of our planet. They provide habitat for diverse marine life, opportunities for recreation, and resources for human use. Tidal pools created by the ebb and flow of tides are home to a variety of marine species. These unique ecosystems offer a glimpse into the rich biodiversity of our oceans. Lighthouses, standing tall along the coast, serve as beacons of safety for mariners navigating the ever-changing tides and weather conditions. The ocean is a dynamic and powerful force, constantly shaped by the interplay of gravitational forces, geographical features, and weather patterns. Understanding and respecting these forces is key to living harmoniously with our coastal environments. Section 5, the power of tides, risks and hazards. Tides are a powerful force of nature that can pose risks to humans. One of the most significant dangers is drowning. High tides can quickly submerge beaches and coastal areas, creating hazardous conditions for swimmers and beachgoers. Strong currents, such as rip currents, can form near inlets and sandbars, pulling swimmers away from shore. Coastal flooding is another risk associated with high tides, especially during storms when high winds and waves combine with elevated water levels. Section 6. Navigating the tides when swimming can be dangerous. Knowing when it's safe and unsafe to swim is crucial for anyone venturing into the ocean. The ocean can be unpredictable and conditions can change rapidly. Avoid swimming during high tides as the water level is higher and the waves are stronger. High tides can significantly increase the risk of being pulled out to sea, especially if there are strong winds or a storm approaching. Storms can create dangerous conditions with powerful waves and strong currents that can easily overpower even the strongest swimmers. High tides can create strong currents and make it difficult to swim back to shore. These currents, often referred to as rip currents, can pull swimmers away from the safety of the beach and into deeper waters. Strong winds can whip up waves, making swimming dangerous even during low tide. The wind can create choppy water conditions, which can be challenging and exhausting for swimmers. Always check weather conditions and tide charts before heading to the beach. Understanding the timing of tides and the forecasted weather can help you plan a safer swimming experience. Pay attention to warning flags and signs posted by lifeguards. These indicators are there for your safety, signaling hazardous conditions such as strong currents, high waves, or the presence of dangerous marine life. Lifeguards are trained to recognize and respond to dangerous conditions. Listen to their advice and instructions, as they are there to ensure your safety. Swimming near a lifeguard station is always a good idea. Lifeguards can quickly respond to emergencies and provide assistance if needed. Using flotation devices can also enhance your safety. Floaties, life jackets, and other flotation aids can help you stay afloat and conserve energy, especially in rough conditions. If conditions become too dangerous, don't hesitate to leave the water and the beach. It's better to be safe and return another day when conditions are more favorable. Remember, the ocean is a powerful force of nature. Respecting its power and understanding the risks can help ensure that your beach outings are both enjoyable and safe. Section 7. Finding safe waters, swimming during low tides. The safest time to swim is usually during low tide when the water is calmer and currents are weaker. Look for areas with lifeguards on duty as they are trained to identify and respond to hazards. Always swim with a buddy and let someone on shore know your plans. Be aware of your surroundings and never overestimate your swimming abilities. Section 8. Tides and our world. Understanding for safety and balance. Tides are a fundamental force that shapes our planet's coastlines, influences marine ecosystems, and plays a vital role in the lives of coastal communities. Understanding tides is essential for our safety and the well-being of our oceans. By respecting the power of tides and learning how to navigate their rhythms, we can enjoy the beauty and wonder of the ocean while ensuring the safety of ourselves and future generations.